What's going on, guys? Egocheaga here with Divibe Tech, Tampa's #1 growth hack marketing firm. And I just had to get on live. I just got done. I'm in downtown Tampa, by the way. That's the University of Tampa right there. I'm at the Riverwalk. So I just got done with a client meeting call thing. And I'm not doing this to brag. I'm really not. These results are typical when you work with the right clients. So let me explain to you how this specific client got $72,000 in 60 days by spending $0 on ad spend. Okay, so let me just give you a little background information on who this client is. They're I would call this, I don't want to reveal the niche because that's but they are, I would say, a tech home services business. And they're their value ladder, they hadn't completely built out their value ladder, right? They go in and install something, and they didn't really figure out how to put the maintenance in to get true value ladder and upsells. When they first started out, they just recently started this business about I think it was a little over 2 years ago. They're making decent money. They're making really decent money. Anyways, so this is when they approached me, I was unsure whether or not I wanted to take them on as recurring monthly clients, because they didn't really explain well what assets they had. So we did the full audit. I did a full audit. I asked them where they had been spending money, or what they had been doing in their marketing efforts and stuff like that. And they started throwing ideas at me of what they wanted to do, right? And they didn't really get the question at first. I was like, what have you done and what is working? And they just started saying we want to do giveaways and stuff like that. And I'm just okay, but again, you have to bring them back in. When your client goes all over the place, you have to reel them back in and be so what have you done and what's working? And they told me that they actually ran an email campaign. And in this email campaign, they got I think it was a 0.2% conversion off of their entire list. They have a pretty big database, which is what I love. Before I take on any client, I need to make sure you have a database and assets that we can deploy on. So I was actually really interested in this because I was you know what? Before I even take you on as a recurring monthly client, let's just do a consulting deal. Let's try it out, 60 days, no commitment. And let's see what we can do. I don't want you to spend any money on Facebook ads. I don't want you to spend any money on Google AdWords. I don't want you to spend any money on paid advertising. I told them that straight up from the get. Because I'm not cheap to work with, you feel me? So I have to, the ROI has to be there for the client, right? If you want a client that's gonna stay with you forever. So I was let's do this. Let's work out a consulting deal. I charge $1,500 an hour. Let's work out 4 hours a month. So far they paid me about $12K. And so this is how it worked out, right? I guided them on this super simple email, guys. It was a super simple email strategy that I use with my own sales team, okay? And I believe everybody should use this, right? So I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it was because that wouldn't be fair. But it was pretty much hey, would you be interested in us helping you do this? Pretty much. And in their email service provider, I told them if they've opened it, follow up with a call, and not a telemarketing call, not no stupid like that, just a friendly call. No sales, no nothing, no salesy nothing, just a basic call, hey, we do this, I want to help you do this if you have this problem. It's literally that simple. And And guess what? They went from a 0.2 closing ratio to, I think they said like 2.7% off of like a cold, I wouldn't even call it a cold email because it's a warm list. They're just like following up. They're just building their value ladder. And dude, it was $0 spent on marketing, you know? And this is why I preach every single time that I do an event or I talk to any potential customer, potential client. Build your assets. The reason why you put money into marketing is so you can own the data and follow up for yourself. That's the key, right? Because look, now they were almost made $100,000 in 60 days from zero ad spend. Think about that. Like, how valuable is that? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I just want to share that with you. Like, they're ROI positive as fuck, you know? And if you always bring good results to your client, there's no reason why they will leave you, because every single interaction with you is a positive one that brings money. You know what I'm saying? So you really, one, you have to know who the right clients are to work with, right? Like Divibe Tech will not take on a client that does less than $500,000 a year, right? Because I do my best work when you've already produced results for your business. That's why I don't really like working with startups. I really hate working with startups, you know, because I have to go in and create everything. No, I want to go in, see what's working. I want to do tweaks that will give you a 10x, 20x ROI. You feel me? Like, this was like completely ROI positive for them, and I didn't even actually have to do any real work. I just had to hop on a call with them, audit them, analyze the situation, and tell them, hey, you need to do this, and that, you know? And we both win, because one, I don't have to get my team doing this, and they're learning and experiencing from themselves what works and what doesn't in their own business. So I'm really taking this like educational approach to my clients now, because like I can't do it all, guys. Like I really can't do it all. But yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. I hope that benefits you. If your only takeaway of anything in this is, well, what your takeaway should be is always keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. If you want to complicate things, you'll never have clients. If you want to keep it simple and let them understand the entire process, you will always have clients. And always provide results, right? Because like, and again, I'm not doing this live to brag. This happens automatically when you have the right clients. That's why they have to go through an entire audit application process to even work with us. Okay? So yeah, I'm chilling out here, downtown Tampa, Tampa Bay River Walk, I think that's what it's called. But Jane said keeping it simple means one big cluster. Facts. Well, anyways, I hope you guys have a great evening. I love you guys. Laters.